What's up, guys? Well, Sunday turned out again a way that I wanted to. The weather's beating them up here, so they're not going to be able to get the race in. I guess they tried to drive the track this morning. It didn't work out. It started raining again, so they said screw it. They're just going to tent race the whole thing. Again, not a fan of it, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm going to hang out for it. So, but I figured I'd give a week recap. Of the Halloween Classic 2023. I can't complain. Coming from a year, and as if you guys have been following, you know I've struggled this year. It's been a rough year, man. The car fought me beginning of the year. Nothing major, just minor issues during races that, stopped me from being able to win rounds. Then when the car started acting right again, everything was in good shape. I couldn't put it together, So, and it happens. So, coming into this race, I was a little apprehensive, but got the first round win of my first round win of the year. Let me say that. Finally, Wednesday, not Thursday, Wednesday. And to get that monkey off my back felt huge, just massive. So, after that, I started feeling better about things during my time trial. So I got my logbook here. So this is this week. 10 passes total this week. And again, no complaints. My first time trial on Wednesday, I go 008. It runs its best 60 foot to date and its best eighth mile to date. Mile an hour's, it's been 106 before in the eighth. And being a turbo car, that doesn't shock me. That mile an hour is about right, though, but it has done 106 before. So that was an awesome way to start the week. Killed the tree, and just a personal best on all levels. So very cool. That was awesome. And then to go 3 rounds Wednesday, doing okay in the tree. Not great, but it wins. Good. And the car's been fairly consistent. Here I killed about 7 mile an hour or so. There I killed a couple mile an hour. So I didn't rate my dial-ins. I forgot what they were, but definitely here I had plenty of room to work with on both these. So that was cool. Wednesday was great. I ended up getting beat Wednesday in the right lane, and I struggled for some reason. I've struggled in the right lane almost all week. Just couldn't get a good look at the tree, and I don't know if it's the type of bulb they're using here. I know it's just an LED lamp. I understand that, but for some reason that right lane, I could not get a good look at it, and I couldn't cut a light for shit, man. And Wednesday I went 78, and it just got beat. Car didn't 60 foot good as well. Went a 143, which isn't great. As you can see prior, 141, 140, 141. That's usually what it does now, the way that I've got it kind of figured out, and it's so far been working the best. 141, 140 has been pretty typical for it here these past couple times I've had it out. So a 143 really dicked me, and then as you can see, it slowed way up. So I don't fully remember who I was running. I can't honestly remember, but clearly, they had a huge advantage on me. Ran their number, I couldn't run mine, so that was that. Then Thursday, time trial. I purposely picked right lane because I wanted to try to figure this out. As you can see, left lane, I was doing okay. So right lane, Thursday, time trial, I purposely picked it out. I go 58 red. And I knew I was red. The minute I let go, I thought, oh my God, that was terrible. And then Friday morning, another time trial. So I didn't run Thursday, but Friday morning, another time trial. I purposely picked right lane again. 100 green. So I'm all over the place here. So it wasn't reassuring to me that I was going to be able to get cut a good light in right lane and make something happen. So as you can see, car was stupid consistent. For a turbo car, as I call it. 60 foot and right where it needed to be, a little slow there. But it's 416.9, 416.9, and 48, and then 49. So freaking, you know, just good time trials. Got some good numbers. Good to see. Friday going to round 1, and let me tell you, if anyone remembers 42 this year, it happened to me round 1. I go to the burnout box, the car goes sideways, just dead right out of nowhere. And let me turn my radio down. And goes dead right out of nowhere in the burnout box. So I try to readjust it real quick, reset the line lock. Doesn't do a burnout. It just pushes, rolls the front wheels, rolls them, and just literally pushes the car. So I go into round 1 Friday with no burnout. I think I'm already dead in the water. Ain't gonna happen. There's no way. This happened at 42. It spun. I got donkey stomped. So guy next to me goes red. Thank God. I still cut I go 047 on the right lane, which had been my best light in the right lane so far all week. It still goes a 141.60 somehow. It goes 413 to the 330. Goes a 44 at 106. I ran it out because he red lit. So that was crazy. Like that was a gift. I don't know how it went that. I don't know, with no burnout. Crazy to me. But apparently it had just cleaned enough off the tires. It was okay. Next round was my staging duel video I posted. We had previously talked about, me and my buddies had talked about like staging duels. And me being a turbo car, my car spools quick, so running a regular tree like this, I could go in first. I have no problem. The car would do it. I don't prefer to stage first. You know, I like bumping in. It's become a habit to bump in now. I mean, but I could easily roll into the beam first and then get on the brake, you know, when the other car gets in. It would spool in time. I know it would. So, but I said in the situation, if this happens, I'm not going in. I'm not doing it. And it ended up being up against a big blower car, 560 car, I think. 569 was his dial, I believe it was. Just a super fast, cool car, man. I'm not sure the driver's name or the family or anything, but the car is sweet. And I looked over and I seen he wasn't going in. And I thought, here we go. I'm not moving. And sat there, and I thought, you know what? I'll go in. I'll appease him. I'll go in. And I just started to lift my thumb off the trans brake to let the car roll forward. And all of a sudden, out of the peripherals, I seen his car lurch. So he was in neutral. He put it in gear. And as soon as I seen it lurch, I thought, all right, he's going in. You know, the starter's already waved us in. They're already getting irritated. And so he went in first. I bumped in. I ended up 009. I think he cut like a 127 bulb or something. I killed a couple mile an hour. I think I was dialed to 46 or 45, if I remember right. So I killed some mile an hour because I had plenty of room on him. Definitely, probably a top 3 moment in my driving career, okay? It was just cool. It was such a cool feeling. And from the video, from the outside, it looked like it was fun to watch. I don't know if anyone else caught video or if anyone that follows me seen it happen, but it was cool. So that was round 2 Friday. 3 round. I got paired up against the Young family, Young Racing. They all got the super awesome S10s. Just a well-known family in the bracket community and just good drivers. All in all, great drivers. But if you want to win races, you got to beat the best. So I wasn't upset that I was paired with them at all. I was totally confident in myself and the car. And unfortunately, I got to look back at my data logs. I was 25 off the tree on the right lane, which was awesome. Actually, for that round, I remember actually feeling like I got a good look at the tree, and I felt good staging, and it showed. You know, 25 off the tree. I believe she was 27. So it had potential to be a great race. But what happened here, I don't know yet. As you can see, all day that Friday, that's Thursday, and then Friday. No, wait. No, that's Friday. So all day Friday, 1419, 1419, 1418. Thing was awesome. Just straight nasty. For some reason, that round, it decided to go 144, and I believe I was dialed a 45, 46 based off conditions. I really felt like the car was going to do that, and had it 60 footed, it definitely would have, for sure. Mile an hour's there. Compare another mile an hour here. What was that? 105.28. What's another close one? Here's 105.58. Here's the problem. There's a turbo car problem right here. You know what I mean? It varies in the 330 to the 8th. Just a fuzz, but you can see it was going to go 105.28. Right here, 105.96. It went to 46, and I really felt like with the air conditions, it was going to go 46, at worst 47. So I was pretty confident in my dial-in. I was feeling good about it, and had it 60 footed, we would have had a hell of a drag race. It would have been so fun. I stayed in this pass the whole way. It couldn't, after that, it wasn't going to recover. There was no way it was going to recover. And she had me by a bumper, and she just played the whole way. You know, she had me. And when you race up an experienced driver like that, and you witness what she did, it was from my perspective, it was pretty cool. So you definitely learn things that way too. So it was awesome. I wasn't upset to lose at all, especially to that family. So, but that's the week. Yesterday we get rained out, and I made the video yesterday about the tent racing situation. I got through round 1 of that, and then I get here this morning and they're tent racing. So I don't know if I'm going to hang out. I'm not sure yet. Honestly, just mentally exhausted through the week. As fun as all this is, when you're going rounds, you're mentally thinking about the car. You're thinking about driving. Cutting lights it's a huge strain on yourself, because it's hard to explain. But I'm tired. I'm freaking beat. But I got everything loaded up. As you see, I'm sitting in the trailer because it's actively sprinkling on, I think. I don't know. Everything's loaded up, strapped down. They have another class in the tent right now. They're finishing out. I'm going to talk to some of the guys here, see what their thoughts are. I might just end up out of here, though. But that's the week, guys. Not a bad week. Jimmy had some great runs this week. Aaron, he got his car back together. We got some good passes on that, and then he ended up having some trans brake issues, which, that happens, man. That's part of it. So he jumped a huge hurdle last week doing what he did with his motor. I think he built some confidence as far as working on the car, so that's cool. But this is probably my last race of the year. I know 42's got some stuff next weekend. It's index stuff too, and I'd love to be there, but I have other commitments that stop me from being there, so I probably will not be there. But this is probably it for me for the year. There is a trunk or treat coming up in Sandusky. I will be sharing some posts about that, so weather permitting, we'll be there. Car will be there. But I'll definitely talk more about that too as it gets closer. I think that's it though, guys. It's been a hell of a week. Finally end of the year on a kick-ass, I'm concerned. There's more W's there than L's. So that's how you want to end her, you know what I mean? So thanks for anyone that swung by and said what's up. And stay tuned. We're going to start building me a 351 here soon. I don't know how quick I'm going to throw it in, though, because this little guy right here is just kicking ass. So, but yeah, stay tuned, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.